Hey everyone, and welcome to Grounded by Yoga. Welcome to this morning yoga routine. Namaste. Thank you for being here. Thank you for practicing with me today. Today I want to share with you a yoga routine that you can practice, a yoga class, a yoga sequence that you can practice straight away after waking up. It is not extra demanding on effort. It's gonna be slow, but it's gonna be juicy. If you are ready to stretch out your spine in all directions, jump on the mat and let's get started. We will start the practice today sitting on the floor. You can sit cross-legged in Sukhasana, the easy pose. The option here is to sit on a block, on a bolster, to help you finding a natural curve of the spine. Sometimes sitting on the floor can feel uncomfortable, especially if we are beginners into yoga. So find your sitting position, and once you get there, feel the sitting bones well anchored. Rest your hands on your lap, palms facing down, broaden the collarbones to open the chest. And the invitation here is to close down the eyes, if that's okay for you. Welcome yourself to this morning practice, and straight away shift your hands toward the center of the chest in Anjali Mudra, prayer position, and interlace your fingertips in front. Inhale here as you extend your arms forward, palms facing forward, and exhale there. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead, if that's okay for your shoulders. And as you exhale, release the shoulders away from your ears. Breathe here for 3 cycles, 3 slow deep breaths. Gently opening up the shoulders, the chest. This is very good stretch to start the day. Next inhale to prepare to release. And as you exhale, release your hands, interlace your fingertips behind your back, and the same crossed. Inhale here, and as you exhale, extend your arms backward, opening up the chest, maybe slightly look up. 3 breaths here. You can always close down the eyes, but know that this is an option. You don't have to. Be with any sensation in the body. And on your next exhale, release your hands, palms facing down on your lap. And notice any sensation in your body, the shoulders, your arms. And shift your hands to the center of the chest in the opposite finger crossed. Interlace your fingers in front. Inhale to extend your palms forward, extending your arms. And exhale, lift your arms overhead, sweep your arms overhead. Palms facing up. Release your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale here. And exhale. 2 more times. At your own pace, your own rhythm. Being in your space, on your mat, fully present. Inhale to prepare, and as you exhale, release your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingertips in the opposite side as we did before. And inhale, and as you exhale, extend your arms backwards, opening up the chest. Maybe lower your left ear to your left shoulders. Back to center. Lower your right ear to the right shoulder to stretch both sides of the neck. And take a slow, deep inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, release your hands on your lap and pause. Sense any feeling in your body. The energy flowing more freely through the arms. And let's all meet in a phone kneeling position. Open up the eyes. Get rid of any blocks, any props that you are using. Make sure you've got some blocks, if you are using them during the practice, at the top of the mat, top corners. Prepare your foundation for cat and cow, Bidalasana. So hands underneath your shoulders, spread your fingertips wide, pressing the mat firmly away. Find your neutral spine. Gently tuck the chin to the chest, flat back. Knees are underneath your hips. Hips distance. Press the top of the feet slightly into the mat. And from here, on your next inhale, lengthen the belly toward the mat, opening up the chest, looking forward. And as you exhale, round the back, chin to chest. Inhale, lengthen the belly, opening up the chest. Exhale, round the back, take the tailbones under, chin to chest. And keep going like that at your own pace. Mobilizing the shoulder girdles, opening up the spine, stretch any sticky spot around the spine. Connecting movement and breath. You can allow the eyes to close down, if that's okay for you. And be with the movement of your spine. Two more breaths like that. And on your next inhale, find your neutral position, tabletop, and pause. And from here, step your hands forward. Here you can grab your blocks and set them in a sitting position that you want, that you need. And rest your palms on top of your blocks, preparing for puppy pose. Inhale here, looking forward, and as you exhale, send your hips to just above your knees and allow your chest to melt down toward the mat, perhaps resting your forehead on the floor. Puppy pose. A great posture to open up the chest, the shoulders. And let's take a 5 slow deep breath here. Allow the posture to soften, your body to soften. And remember to take care of yourself if there is anything that is not feeling comfortable, any pain in your body. You should always get out of the posture. If you need to go into child pose to rest. Always practicing with the principle of ahimsa, non-violence toward ourselves. Let's take one more breath here. And on your next inhale, activate the core. Press your hands firmly into the floor, into the blocks, and slowly shift yourself up and come back to a kneeling position. Get rid of the blocks and pause. Now shift your right hand underneath your face, just in the middle of the mat. And on your next inhale, sweep your left hand to the sky, extending through the fingertips. And as you exhale, thread your left arm underneath your right armpit and find the floor with your left cheek. Options to extend your right hand in front and find the thread your needles posture. And let's take 3 slow deep breaths here. You can also bind your right hand outside your left hip if that's available for you. Allowing our body to slowly opening up in the morning, being present can really change our days. The way we start is shaping the day, how our days will feel. And slowly bring your right hand next to you, your face, pressing your right hand into the mat. Lift your left hand toward the sky. And exhale, find your tabletop position. Pause there and notice any difference between your arms. Any difference of the sides, in the sides of the body. Be curious. Now shift your left hand underneath your face in the middle of the mat. Inhale, sweep your right hand to the sky. And exhale, thread the needle. Shift your right cheek onto the mat, option to keep your hand where it is or extend your left hand forward. Always the option to bind your left hand outside your right hip. And take 3 slow deep breaths here. Allow the practice to soften any tension in the shoulders, in the spine. Now bring your left hand next to your face. Slowly sweep your right hand to the sky. And exhale, find your tabletop position. Bring your toes touching, knees as wide as the yoga mat. And shift your hips toward your heels. Step your hand wide and span forward and allow your forehead to reach the floor. If your forehead doesn't reach the floor properly, you can use a block. And if you don't have block, you can always rest your forehead on top of your fist, one fist on top of the other, and resting your forehead on top. Extended child pose. From there, let's take a 2 slow deep breaths here. We slowly ground ourselves, getting at the end of this short practice. From here, shift your hands to the left side of your mat and lower the forehead on the floor. Noticing how tight your right side can be. Sending the breath into the right lungs. 2 more breaths here. On your next inhale, back to center. And shift your hands to the right side of your mat. Lower the forehead down. And notice any difference between both sides. Perhaps one side of the body more open, less tight. And send your breath into the left lungs, opening up gently this part of the body. Inhale back to center. And allow yourself to completely relax into extended child pose. You can also bring your hands alongside you. Bring your hands underneath the forehead. And let's take a moment, a mindful moment here to transition back to the day ahead. Perhaps with more presence, more open, that's for sure. Physically more open and hopefully more present. And from here you're welcome to stay if you need to stay any longer. You're welcome to sit and meditate if that's in your practice. Otherwise, take the time to transition to your morning mindfully. Don't rush. And hopefully I'll see you in the next videos. Have a wonderful day.